the magnet which are available freely in the nature are called the magnet which are available freely in the nature is called natural magnet. And what is the example of natural magnet? Magnetite. And what do you mean by artificial magnets? Magnets which are made artificially or by human beings are called artificial magnets. And what are artificial magnets? Bar magnet, cylindrical magnet, horseshoe type magnet, and dumbbell shaped magnet or ball ended magnet. And what is the use of magnet? We use magnet in daily life. For example, in the refrigerator, as shown in the figure, and 4 in the geometry box, and in the ironing machine, and in the the types of magnets and how magnets were discovered. So what are the types of magnet? Natural magnet, and second is artificial magnet. So what do you mean by natural magnet? The magnet which are available freely in the nature are called natural magnet. Example, magnetite. And second is artificial magnet. Magnets which are made by human beings are called artificial. Where we use magnet? In the daily life, box, the geometry box, pin box holder. And how magnets were discovered? As we know, there was a shepherd whose name was Magnes, and he lived in the ancient Greeks. And he takes his sheep and goats to the mountains for the grazing, and then he used this stick for the handling these goats and sheep. And what is the use of these stick? He used this stick for handling goats and sheep. So this stick is used for controlling goats and sheep, and it has iron stand at the end. And with the end, what is the purpose? In the end, there is a metal attached at the end, which is iron. And when he was controlling goats and sheep, then he found that this stick is sticking to some object shown in the figure. Then this stick is sticking to some object as shown in the figure. And what is the object? This object is, then this rock was given the name natural magnet. And what is the use of this magnet? So this iron metal is stick to the natural magnet, and firstly the name was given natural magnet, and then after this the name was given natural magnet, and then the name was given magnetite, and after this the rock was given the name magnet. Firstly, the rock given name natural magnet, and then the rock was given name the magnetite, and then after this the name was given magnet. So what do you mean by magnet? Magnet is an object which attracts pieces of iron, cobalt, nickel, etc. So, and what are the artificial magnet? These are artificial magnet. First is bar magnet, and second is cylindrical magnet. Third is U-shaped magnet. Fourth is pole-ended magnet. So next is activity 1. So firstly, we will take a plastic or paper cup, and we will fix the stand with the help of clamp as shown in the figure. So this is the figure shown in 13.5. There is a plastic or paper cup, and we will fix these plastic or paper cup with the help of stand as shown in the figure. Now we will put some magnet in the paper cup, and then we will cover this magnet with the help of paper and attach a thread to a clip made up of iron, and fix the other end of the thread at the base of the stand. So firstly, we will take a plastic cup or paper cup. So we will fix the stand with the help of clamp as shown in the figure, and then we will put magnet inside the cup, and then we will cover it with the paper, and then this magnet is not visible. सबसे पहले हम एक पेपर कप लेंगे और उसको स्टैंड से फिक्स करेंगे, और स्टैंड से फिक्स करने के बाद उसके अंदर हम मैग्नेट रखेंगे, और मैग्नेट को हम ऐसे कवर करेंगे कि बाहर से हमें मैग्नेट विजिबल नहीं होगी. And attach a thread to a clip made up of iron. So this is an iron clip shown in the figure. This is an iron clip shown in the figure. Attach a thread to a clip made up of iron. Then we will attach this metal clip with the thread, And mind you that the trick involved here is to keep the length of the thread sufficiently short. So firstly, we will take the paper cup and then we will put the magnet. We will put the magnet into the paper cup, and then after this, we use the metal clip made up of iron, and then we will tie the thread with the metal clip. Mind you that the trick involved here is to keep the length of the thread sufficiently short and bring the clip near the base of the cup, and the clip is raised in air without support like a kite. Then we will bring these clip near the base of the cup, and in the cup there is a magnet. Then cup attracts iron, and then this clip is raised just like a kite. सबसे पहले हम क्या करेंगे? Firstly, we will show the effect of magnet. And how we will show the effect of magnet? Firstly, we will take a paper cup, and paper cup में हम magnet रखें, और नीचे जो हमारी metal की clip है उसको हम thread से attach करेंगे, और जैसे ही metal clip को हम इसके near लेके जाएंगे, तो what we have that this metal is attracted to this paper cup. ये metal kite ये move कर रहा है. So it is the effect of magnet. This is the effect of magnet in the daily life. So this is the effect of magnet in the daily life. So next is magnetic and non-magnetic submaterials. So what do you mean by magnetic materials? And what do you mean by non-magnetic material? The material which are attracted towards the magnet are called magnetic materials, and the material which are being attracted towards, which are not attracted by the magnet, is called non-magnetic materials. So what do you mean by magnetic materials? The material which are attracted by the magnet are called magnetic material, and the material which are not attracted by magnet are called non-magnetic material. So what is the activity 2? Let us walk in the footstep of magnets. Only this time we will change the position of the magnet and the iron. So firstly, let us talk in the footstep of magnets. Only this time we will change the position of the magnet and the iron. So firstly, we will take different material, and then we will collect different material just like iron ball, just like scale, just like shoe. And what is the material of iron ball? Iron. And what is the material of scale? Plastic. And what is the material of shoe? Leather. So iron ball is attracted by magnet, so it is magnetic material. And scale is made up of plastic, it does not attract by magnet, so it is non-magnetic material. Shoe is made up of leather, and leather is not attracted by magnet, so it is called non-magnetic material. So we can find the different material. Some are magnetic material and some are non-magnetic material. So there will be a magnet at the end of our shepherd stick. So there was a shepherd and he has a stick, and in the end of the stick there is a iron material attached with this. We can attach a small magnet to a hockey stick, walking stick, or cricket wicket with the tape or some glue. Let us now go out on a magnet walk through the school playground. What does our magnet stick pick up from the school ground? What about the object in the classroom? So let us now go out on a magnet walk through the school playground. So then we will go in the school playground, and then we will use a stick, and then we will round this stick in the school playground and collect different material. and this stick is called magnet stick. And then different material attached to the magnet. This stick and different material do not attach with the magnet. तो हम एक स्टिक लेंगे, स्टिक के साथ हम मैग्नेट अटैच कर देंगे, मैग्नेट अटैच करके हम अपने स्कूल के प्लेग्राउंड में जाएंगे, कुछ मटेरियल मैग्नेट से अट्रैक्ट हो जाएंगे, दैट आर कॉल्ड मैग्नेटिक मटेरियल, एंड दैट some material which are not attracted by the magnet are called non-magnetic material. So this is the definition of magnetic and non-magnetic material. And what are the example of magnetic material? Iron, nickel, or cobalt. And what are the example of non-magnetic material? Plastic, wooden. These are example of magnetic and non-magnetic material. So this is a Bujo has this question for you. A tailor was stitching buttons on his shirt. So a tailor, he is stitching button on his shirt. The needle has slipped away and he has thrown on the floor. Can you help the tailor to find the needle? Yes, we can find the needle with the help of magnet. So tailor has thrown the needle in the ground, on the floor. We can help the tailor to find the needle. How can we help? With the help of magnet. With the help of magnet, we can found this needle, because magnet attracts needle, because needle is made up of iron and this attracts the needle. Next is activity 3. Rub a magnet in the sand or soil. So firstly, we will take a magnet in the sand or soil, then we will rub a magnet in the sand or soil. So what is the activity 3? Rub a magnet in the sand or soil. Firstly, we will take a bar magnet and then we will rub this magnet in the sand. If sand is not available, we can rub this magnet in the soil. Pull out the magnet. Are these some particles of the sand or soil sticking to the magnet? Yes. If we will rub the magnet into the sand or soil, then some particles will stick to the magnet. Yes. Now gently shake the magnet to remove the particles of the sand or soil. Then we will shake this magnet. When we will shake this magnet, some particles of the sand will remove. Are some particles sticking to it? Yes. And what are these particles? They are iron particles. So some iron particles stick to the magnet. पहले हम मैग्नेट लेंगे, मैग्नेट को हम सोइल में रब करेंगे, रब करने के बाद कुछ जो सोइल के पार्टिकल्स हैं उसको हिला के वो आयरन के पार्टिकल्स रिमूव हो जाएंगे, और आफ्टर दिस some particles are sticking and these particles are of iron. Through such an activity, we can find out whether the soil or sand from a given place contains particles that have iron. So through this activity, we can find the soil or sand from a given place. These contains particles that have iron, and try this activity near your home, school, or the places you visit on your holidays. So then we will rub a magnet in the sand. Then some particles of the iron will stick to this magnet. Through such an activity, we can find out whether the soil or sand from a given place contain particles and these particles are of iron. And we can do this at your home, we can do this at your school, and we can do this where we goes in the holidays. Does a magnet with iron filling sticking to it look like any another of these? Yes, these are the three figures, and some iron particles are sticking to the magnet. In the C, there are no iron particle. B, some small particles are sticking, and in the A, some more particles, more iron particles are sticking. So these observation may be A or and B or C. So we can find that whether it have A, whether it have B or C. So we can do this activity at your home. Firstly, we'll take a bar magnet, then we will rub this magnet. If sand is not available, we can rub this magnet into the soil. Then we will remove the some soil particles by shaking the magnet, and after this, some iron pieces are sticking to the magnet as shown in the figure A or B or C. So these are the final observation. So if you fill this table and send to a Paheli and Bhujo, they can compare the amount of iron filling found in the soil from different parts of the country, and they can share this information with you. So we can do this experiment in your colony. We can do this experiment in your town or city or village. So what is the final observation? Some particles will stick and some more particles will stick, or no particles will stick. And we can found this data with the help of this experiment. So what is this experiment? What is this activity? Firstly, we will take a bar magnet and then we will rub this magnet in the soil. If soil is not available, then we can do this experiment into the sand. And then after this, we remove the sand particles by shaking the magnet. And after shaking the magnet, we will that some iron particles are stick to the magnet, and these particles are of iron, and these are called magnetic substance. So these are magnetic substances attracted to the magnet, and we can do this activity at your home, at your school, and where we can do this activity at any places where sand or the soil is available. And next topic is poles of the magnet. So magnet has two poles. First is North Pole, second is South Pole. And where pole exists? At the end. At the end, on the one end, there is a North Pole, and in the second end, there is a South Pole. We observe that iron filling stick to a magnet rubbed in the soil. What we have found that the iron filling, if they are present, then it will stick to the magnet if we rub these magnets into the soil. As we know, if we take a bar magnet and if we this bar magnet into the soil, then some iron particles will stick to the magnet, as we discussed in the last class also. जब हम मैग्नेट को अगर हम सोil में डालते हैं तो कुछ आयरन के पार्टिकल्स उसके ऊपर पेस्ट हो जाते हैं. एंड नेक्स्ट इज एक्टिविटी 4. In activity 4, what we have found? The poles of magnet. So magnet has two poles. One is North Pole and is South Pole. So what is the activity 4? Spread some iron filling on a sheet of paper. So firstly, we will take a sheet of paper. Then we will put some iron filling on a sheet of paper. So in the 13.7 figure, we will take firstly we will take the this paper, and then on the paper place a bar magnet, and then spread some iron filling. जो iron के small particles है, iron filling को we will put these iron filling on the paper. So what we are observing? Do the iron filling stick all over the magnet? No. Do you observe that more iron fillings get attracted to the some parts of the magnet? Yes. It is not uniformly distributed. It collects at the end. Iron filling collect at the end as shown in the figure. Remove the iron filling sticking to the magnet and repeat the activity. So if we will remove the iron filling sticking to the magnet and we will repeat this activity, do you observe any change in the pattern with which the iron filling get attracted by different parts of the magnet? You can do this activity using pins or iron nails in place of iron filling and also with magnets of different shapes. So firstly, we will take a bar magnet and then we will put these magnet into the soil and then this attracts iron pieces and we will do the activity 4 with the help of a sheet of paper. On the sheet of paper, we will put some iron filling and then these iron filling collect at the end as shown in the figure. So where it collected at the end and what are the ends? North end and south end. You can do this activity using pins or iron nails in place of iron fillings. If iron filling is not available, we can use iron nails. So we can also do this activity at your home. Take bar magnet and take some iron nails and put this magnet over the iron nail. Then iron nail will stick to the ends and these iron nails stick to the end and this end is called this end is called poles of the magnet. Draw a diagram to show the way iron filling stick to the magnet. Is your drawing similar to that as shown in the figure? We find that most of the iron filling are attracted towards the ends of the bar magnet and these ends are called poles. So where the iron filling collected and these ends are called poles. And we can check the poles of magnet with the help of different shapes of the magnet. And where we find, then we will find a magnet has two poles. First is North Pole and second is South Pole. So first is North Pole and second is South Pole. Then we will do this activity number 4 experimentally in the next class. We will show, we will do the experiment number 4 in the next class with the help of bar magnet. So you have to remember a magnet has two poles. First is North Pole and second is South Pole. And what is the activity 4? Firstly, we will take a bar magnet and then we will put these bar magnet on the iron filling and these iron fillings stick to the ends and these ends are called poles of the magnet. So a magnet has two poles. What is the pole? First is North Pole and second is South Pole. So we can do this activity number 4 with the help of iron nails. If iron filling is not available, we can do this activity with the help of iron nails. So if you have any query regarding this topic, you can ask. If you have any query regarding this topic, you can ask. Yes. If you have any query regarding this topic, you can ask. Diksha ma'am, unmute student, raise your hands if you have any query. If you have any query regarding this topic, you can ask. Raise your hands. Diksha ma'am, unmute students. Yes. Raise your hands. So what are the poles of magnet? A magnet has two poles. First is North Pole and second is South Pole. So where it found? At the ends. At the end, we will found that it has two poles. First is North Pole and second is South Pole. So I'm revising all these things. First is magnetic material and second is non-magnetic material. So what do you mean by magnetic material? The material which are attracted by the magnet are called magnetic material, and the material which are not attracted by the magnet are called non-magnetic material. And what are the example of magnetic material? Iron, nickel or cobalt. And what are the example of non-magnetic materials? Suppose plastic, wooden. So these are example of non-magnetic material. So these are magnetic material or non-magnetic material. So what is the activity 3? When we take a magnet and then we will rub this magnet in the sand. If sand is not available, we can rub this magnet into the soil. Then we will shake the magnet, and after shaking the magnet, the particles of the soil is removed. And then we will found that some particles of the iron will stick to the magnet, and these are particles of iron. So what is the observation after doing this activity number 3? We can find the answer is A or B or C. So these are the observation of activity 3. So some iron particles will stick to the magnet, or some small particle will attract to the magnet, or some materials are not attracted by the magnet. So we can found what is the poles of the magnet? The ends of the magnet. The ends of the magnet are called poles of the magnet. A magnet has two poles. First is North Pole and second is South Pole. So first is North Pole and second is South Pole. So magnet is iron filling sticking to a bar magnet. So these iron fillings sticking to the bar magnet as shown in the figure 13.7. Then we will spread some iron filling on a sheet of paper. And after filling on a sheet of paper, what we have found on the ends, the iron particles is sticking to the magnet, and these iron particles sticking to the ends of the magnet, and these ends are called poles of the magnet. So these ends are called poles of the magnet. A magnet has two poles. First is North Pole and second is South Pole. So I will send some assignment today, and you will have to solve these assignment in the practice notebook, and you have to draw the picture of 13.4 different shapes of the magnet in fair notebook, and also you have to draw the picture of compass needle in your fair notebook. So this is this is a compass. You have to draw this compass in a fair notebook, and different shapes of the magnet in fair notebook, and making your own magnet in your fair notebook. So you have to draw 3 pictures: making your own magnet, a compass needle, and different shapes of the magnet in the fair notebook. And you have to solve the assignment in the practice notebook. So if you have any query regarding this topic, you can ask. Yes, raise your hands if you have any query. Neha, Diksha ma'am, unmute student. Diksha ma'am, unmute students. Neha.
Excuse me, ma'am.